Hello! About 1.5 months ago, I posted a community post and uploaded a video asking you guys to ask some questions for a Q&A for 1 year on YouTube. And now, I'm here to answer them, because that's how a Q&A works. I'll also be grading the questions, so like giving them a grade on like how good they are. So yeah, so let's start off with the questions on the community post. Let's move on to the YouTube video. First question. What questions am I supposed to ask?
F2.
Declan Sander asks, 4 questions. How many comps have you been to? 17. What comp was your favourite? It's very close between Pinjara Puzzle Party 2023 and WA Open 2023. Because of various reasons, go watch the vlogs. They're fun. Any tips for becoming sub 13? I'm assuming it's 3x3. I mean, all I did was grind solves, but I guess like overall tips, just make sure you learn full OLL, because I know a bunch of people who don't know full OLL. Amy. Just kidding. She finally learned it like a few months back. But and I guess just like have like a smooth flow rather than just like spam TPS pause type. Just like smooth flow. And it will get you further in the long run. And who is the best delegate? Well, Charlie's definitely the worst, because he calls me Lucas. I don't know Zach too well. Tyler's a bit annoying, and according to this video and the process of elimination, James is the best delegate. Solid A tier question. Next question. Any big cube tips? Any Megaminx tips beyond sub 130? What I did was beg a friend for a 6x6, beg a delegate to compete last minute, and do my very first 6x6 solve officially. I got a very fast time of DNF. Okay, I'm not particularly good at either, especially big cubes. The only big cube I do is 5, if you don't count 4 as a big cube. For 5, I just grinded solves till I was sub 140. And for Megaminx, I just basically grinded solves until I was sub 120. With like 4 look last layer, except I used like comms for the corners. And I'm just lazy to learn a few of them, but basically just full of last layer, grind solves. B tier. 5 questions. What's 1 plus 1? Root 4 over cos squared x plus sine squared x. What is 1 plus 1? What's your favourite non-WCA event? I don't really do them anymore, but if I have to say, it would be Fisher if the hardware is better, or right now it's Mirror. Not right now, because I don't do it anymore. Anyways, what is your favourite food? I really don't have one. I like a lot of foods, but I also hate a lot of foods. So like, I'm like, shut the fuck up. When do you think you'll quit cubing? I honestly don't know. This is obviously a question I've been thinking about. Like, I think everyone thinks about this question, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just go with the flow. What is your 0x0 PB? Mine is 0.03. The last time I practiced, it was also 0.03. A tier. When do I know I'm sub a certain time? Like, do I need an average of 100 fast minute? It really depends. Everyone judges differently. So basically, the higher the number, the more accurate it would be. But if your times are also like changing, so for example, like improving or like getting worse, then it will be inaccurate. It also depends on the event. So if you're comparing like 2x2 and 7x7, for example, it would be a lot harder to get an average of 100 for 7x7 compared to 2x2. Because, you know, the solving times are like drastically different. B tier. Same person asks, have you ever competed outside your home country? No, currently there are no plans, but that'll be cool. B tier. A question, what is your PB single and average of 3x3? All of my PBs of all of WCA events are actually on my channel's about page. So if you go to my channel and click the about tab, it's all there. But my 3x3 PB single is 6.37. And my PB average of 5 is 8.35. B tier. Did I say 8.35? It's 8.49. I don't know where I got that number from. Tyler Williams asks, when would you make a WCA tier list? I currently have a lot of videos planned, and one of them is actually a WCA tier list. It's scheduled to come out in 4 weeks of this video's release. If you want a full schedule, Tyler, just DM me. B tier. Actually, no. A tier. Pretty good question, actually. B tier is kind of plain. Aaron asks, estimate when you'll be sub 10 on 3x3. Well, I don't really know. I'm not like striving to get sub 10. I'm just like, cubing, just fun. I'm not like actively trying to improve. But if I really have to estimate, maybe like 1.5 years, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, I'm currently just focusing on like getting more consistent and getting good comp results, and also like other events. So yeah. And what is your favorite event? It really depends. Could depend on like upcoming competitions. But yeah, overall, like throughout my entire career, it has to be 3x3, because I did like solely 3x3 for like a good 1.5 to 2 years. 18. Main event. Just like the last question. Overall has to be 3x3, but it also depends on like upcoming competitions. Do you ever plan on going to Cube Comp outside of Australia? Again, if it's not in the plan, it's not in the plans, but that'd be cool. And last question: Do you want cubing to be your career? Although it will be cool, I'm not sure if it'll be like sustainable and secure, unless I get like really lucky. So, not really, but it'll be cool. A tier. Few questions. What is your favorite comp? Answer this one before. What's your favorite food? Answer this one before. Any tips for sub 130 on 4x4? I'm not like a 4x4 expert, but what I did again was basically just grind solves, learn either Yao or Hoya, don't use reduction for 4x4, and just, I guess, like turn fast and have like a smooth transition between each of the steps. Favorite non-WCA event? Answer this one before. B tier. Miller from Solve Cubing asks, why is Xavier Hurst better than you? I don't know, he's just too good. S tier. What is your cubing hot take? I have one, but it's definitely not appropriate for this platform. Other than that, no. A tier question, but F tier response. What's your setup for your WRM? This goes for like basically all of my cubes. So I first have like a base cube. So I first have like a base loop, which is like just like long lasting, thick. So it depends on my feeling and like the cube. I would put like either weight 5 or like Dignitas. I'm planning to take out shut the fuck up myself, honestly. And then after that, I'll put in just like lube for like feeling / speed. So for my WRM, I'd put in Mystic, maybe a bit of Silk, and I just speed it up, slow it down with D&M and weight 5. What cube would be a main if it cannot be the WRM? That's a good question. I don't like the Tornado V3. Maybe mine was just faulty, I don't know. But I don't like GAN. That's basically like it. If I really could not use the WRM, it'll probably be like some other Moyu cube. There's like a million of them to choose from. If I had the chance, I'd probably just try all of them, see which one's my favorite, and use that. Yeah, good question, A tier. Are you gay? Well, my name's Gurnies. If you're looking for gay, the person you're looking for isn't here. All I can imagine right now is Timon asking this question. How many solves do you estimate you've done for your whole life? That's actually a good question. For 3x3, maybe around like 70,000, and for like all of the events, maybe like close to like 90,000. A tier. Are you my brother, my long lost brother? Yes.
F tier.
My good friend Crinsboy asks, who's that person on your desktop wallpaper? The video is unlisted now, but I had this in the background as my desktop wallpaper. I'll answer that next question. How do you get the camera angle for when you cube? It's clean as fuck. Okay, so basically I have this tripod I found in my dad's room. I took it without telling him, and he hasn't said anything yet, so yeah, I guess it's mine. And I use this attachment from my brother's like knockoff GoPro. And yeah, I just put it like here. I'll have my phone like here, and then I'll see through the viewfinder screen, whatever, and then I'll just adjust it as the desired angle. And yeah, that's basically it. That's if this is the angle you're talking about. Yeah, I use this tripod for basically every single shot, and I just move it like around my room and stuff. Are you gonna have a 300 subscriber special? Well, I don't know. I really don't have any idea. And I'm also not exactly sure when I'm gonna hit 300. I've been kind of stuck at like high 180s, low 190s, just going back and forth for like a few weeks now. But I don't know. If you guys want a 300 subscribers special, comment down below and give me ideas. As soon as I saw this username, I knew exactly who it was. What is your opinion on Visa? I love Visa. He's my favorite narcoleptic monkey. S tier. Speaking of Visa, Visa asks, Would Jay Coulter be the future of Jay Cutler? Well, no, but it could be the other way around. If Jay Coulter takes on bodybuilding, S tier. Ethan, the guy who started it all, asks, who's your bestest friend though? Jay Cutler. My other good buddy, Tai Chen Zero, who has this like viral video. Go give it a watch, it's pretty good. He asks, what made you start cubing? This is like a very, very simplified story. But just like anyone, I had one lying around the room, and I also had like there's a ton of those like really small ones with like horrible turning and in like the Japanese color scheme. And yeah, one day I just got curious and eventually I just committed to learning, and then yeah, I might make a separate video eventually, I don't know. S tier. Alright, this question is a good one. The drum music in some of your videos, what's up with that? Basically, I didn't want to deal with like copyright and like fake non-copyright videos, and overall I'm just like not bothered to like search for music that's like complementary with like the vibe of the video. So these drum thingies are self-composed. I'm not a percussionist, this is just me messing around on a program called MuseScore, which is recommended by my school. That's basically it. S tier.
Okay, I also have to add one thing. I cannot with harmony. I stuck with unpitched percussion because I don't want like a boring backing track, and I can't deal with anything more complex than just like, I don't even know. So, yeah.
Last but not least, the man himself, Smile Cube Repeat, asks, why did you call yourself / your channel Gurnies? This is gonna be extremely unexpected, so prepare to look at me differently for the rest of your life. Alright, this is like more than 6 years ago, by the way, so keep that in mind. This started with my brother. So, big brother in Chinese is and basically one day, like his silly young self just decided to add knees after like everyone's like title. So my mum became Marnies, my dad became Barneys, and I became Gurnies. And I thought that was a pretty good name. So it the first time Gurnies appeared in the world was actually my Roblox account. It was just called the Gurnies guy. And I think I was meant to spell it as Gurnise, but then I made a spelling mistake and I wasn't going to spend like, I don't know, 1,000 Robux to like change it. So yeah, looking back, Gurnise looks kind of weird. So yeah, I'm glad I made that spelling mistake. And eventually the name stuck, and here it is. I'm actually really proud of this like weird and unique name, and I have my bro to thanks for it. Definitely S tier. Okay, that was all the questions. Overall, these questions were actually pretty good. I had a few joke ones, but you gotta have a few joke ones in the Q&A. Do I really have anything else to say? Okay, I don't know what to say. Goodbye.